How you doing, guys? Welcome back to Astro Colony with me, Hybridsteel. So today I'm actually sort of in a bit of a limbo at the moment, and the reason why is because I was letting my element basically since the last video I haven't really done a lot. Well, I sort of have, but really haven't at the same time. So what I did was I set up that little miner that we were having trouble with last time, and it turns out it only digs to a specific depth, and I can actually show you with this one. Well, actually, that's still going. I can show you with this one. This one got to a certain depth and then just kind of stopped, and it hasn't got any more to dig and it can't do any more. This one is still going strong and still sort of like plummeting through, even though it's already dug out all of the carbon. It's still going. Now, the worst part is there's still a little bit of lag over here, so I have to talk to you when I'm not moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually link this up from these two onto this conveyor belt, and it's all going to sort itself out when we get to the other side. So what I did was I linked those two machines up onto a conveyor belt, dug a little channel all the way through, and then put a conveyor belt onto here, so it actually goes all the way to my main base and then splits off here. All the dirt is going to go into that into this container, and then all the carbon is going to end up in here. Now, the reason why I'm doing carbon farming more than anything else is because, well, number one, these are pulling in quite a decent amount of stuff, and I still haven't really finished the bottom layer yet, and I've started to work on like layer 2. I just put a little bit of flooring in for now, but it sort of gets to a point where you're like, well, what else can I do with this conveyor belt? Not really a lot, but it's good as like an off run, and then if I want to bring anything else out from this planetoid, I'm just going to mine it completely. And then what I'll probably end up doing is when I get to the end of it being completely empty, which is going to take a long time, I'll probably just detach it and just let it go into the sunset. Now, the reason why is just because by then I probably won't need it. So what am I going to do? Well, all the carbon is going to probably go into storage. Most of it's going to go into the generator, and then others going to be turned into bits and pieces and filtered through the system until they get to their finish point. And then I've got this. This is my sort of like the beginnings of my astronauty thing. Now, the tech tree itself is a little bit limiting for me. I can't do chemistry because actually, what? Now I can. Oh, there must have been a patch. We can now do chemistry. Thank you very much to the people over on the beta there who are actually pushing this game through. Thank you very much. It's most appreciated. So now we can actually do chemistry. Is all I have to say. Now, this is something that we've been waiting for well, in all honesty, I've been waiting for it for a couple of days. And the reason why is just because, well, it's been a couple of days. So I have to use dirt and iron Ujima flippies on this to actually do chemistry. Now, I'm producing those iron Ujima flippies at quite a good rate, which is quite nice, and I've got lots of dirt already where I've basically been stacking up, and it's been fine. Now, I do need some of these over here, but not like 200 and something, and we are actively making these quite a lot of the time, which is quite nice. And we're splitting them off in here, and then they go back around here, and then they end up in here and being turned into steel screws. Now, I have a lot of steel screws. I've got there's 560 in there, and then there's probably more in here, you know, so we're actively making stuff with this as well. Now, what does this mean? Well, this basically means that I'm gonna have to launch off another part of my conveyor belt. So from here, I'm going to have to bring another belt down through here and actually go straight into this door here, and that's going to bring in the screws and the actual dirt I'm going to need as well. So I'm going to run that now. Right, next, over here, we've got dirt. Now I'm going to shove it all in here because I don't need this stuff. And now what we need is screws. Now, this place is going to produce screws because we're actually looking for active carbon as well. I'm actually not sorting carbon. That's how I'm going to do it. So this logic sort of like splitter here, this is going to split carbon to go 3 different ways. Even though it doesn't really need to, it helps. So the carbon that's going to go this way is just going to go straight into the back of this. Right, that's fine. Then the carbon that goes this way is either going to go down into here. It's all going to head itself over there. The carbon that goes through the middle should end up going that way as well, but we don't need that one to go that way. So if I just make that an ice pusher, and then we're good. So any carbon that comes down the middle goes in here. Any carbon that goes down the other side goes down here. Any carbon that goes down that way goes towards the thingy over there. Now with this is going to cause a little bit of problems, and the reason why is because there's lots and lots of carbon coming from the other side. It's going to cause massive issues, but over time the system should sort itself out and we should be okay. I think maybe I actually need some employees. Well, if that's the case, then we better start looking into astronauts then, shouldn't we? Right, okay, so I've done it. I had to sacrifice my other 2 scientists to do this because apparently that wasn't good enough for the game. So one of my blokes is in here and he's working away, but it's still saying I need to do train scientist and create study point. I'm going to assume I need more than one, so I'm going to build a few of them. I need to build, if I bring on another 2 scientists, I'm hoping that maybe that's like as much as I need. So we'll do that in 162 seconds. There'll be another one here. What I do need to do, and I'm going to be brutally and honestly horrible with myself, is I probably need another tube so I can grow my scientists. Now I sound like Professor Farnsworth. Good news, everybody. On the plus side, chemistry is being done. I mean, really slowly. I think it's actually stopped. Ah, okay. Now I know. I need to get 3 scientists working in the lab. Alright. So me getting another 2 in was exactly what I needed to do. I suppose what I could do at the same time is I could bury this cable under here as well. I mean, well, no, I've got 14 seconds until my people turn up. I'm looking forward to this now. I might actually get stuff done instead of me sitting there going, hey, I'm going to do stuff, and then just like it doesn't look like I've done anything. So what I'm doing over here, whilst the spaceship turns up and starts bringing in new people, is that I'm looking to build another platform on top. It's gonna suck for a bit because I'm only using 1 smelter. What I really want to do here though is I want to start moving. I want to move something about. Now, being that I can build under my foundation now, I'm going to move this underground, which is good. And then I'm probably going to move the power cable underground as well. Just shift it over by a brick. So if I can bring in another smelter, I will. But I'm going to need to at some point because the amount of things I'm going to be bringing in is just... I need to double up my things so I can double up production, so I can double up everything, really. Have they turned up yet? Oh, I put gold in here. Oh, they're here. I didn't even see the ship turn up. That's how blind I am. Trainees. Oh, exciting. I love the fact that I still have a backup. It doesn't go away. So basically this is just always working. It's just nice. Go on, Mr. Scientist. Mrs. Scientist, sorry, or Ms. Scientist. So I really should... Yeah, so this is the point that's going to get me. I ain't got a clue on how to do food. We're all good. We're now producing. It says trained scientists. I have. So my people are surviving on quartz, basically, at this point. So I need to start farming. I really, really do. So what I need to do real quick, and it's going to start getting like busy for me now, is I need to start looking into getting farmer bots going to actually make food, because I'm going to need them. It's going to get to a point where it's going to get real busy real quick. So I'm going to farm a load of quartz to try and keep them going for a bit longer, because the drinks that the hydroponics drinks they're drinking is good enough apparently for a bit. So I'm just going to go mad on this. I'm just going to mine as much as I can. I'm just going to try and make as much food as I can for them and go from there. My robot is literally packing from the robot plant. That's a gold extract. Nice. I wonder if there's a quartz like vein on the other asteroid. Okay, not so worried now because the robot's picking up from that point there. That's fine. Awesome. Cool. And these guys are fed. These guys are watered. Yeah, they're doing all right. Oxygen wise, they're doing fine. Okay, right. So it's still telling me I need to train my scientists. That's the downside. I can't figure that one out. Okay, so I think now it's time to try and get miners going quickly. I want to see if this is going to like unbug the game. So, advanced mining. Awesome. So what I need to do is I need to create a miner. It still sounds dodgy. All good. Now my robot and the people can go around the middle and it's fine. I've just been breaking things apart for a little while. All right, cool. Gonna be honest, it's been nice to actually get these back and not have to like mess around trying not to be able to unlock stuff and do this, that and the other. So that's all good. So they're going to go off and find gold. Now gold is a little bit further away for those little things now. It's a bit of a shame, you know, they've got a long ways to go. I haven't cut a path out for them. They'll figure that out as they go. I really should, I'm going to be honest, I really should sort of like sign up a few more solar panels over here. But I do need to bring another mine in at some point as well. Anyway, well, we'll figure that out as we go. But for now, it's all good. I've got my robot working. We need quartz. I don't even know where to get quartz, but I do need to start like working up on these farmer bots and stuff, because I gotta be honest, we can only survive to a certain point, but we need farmers and breeders, and then fabricators as well. So these are the things that we definitely need to look into. Now, all of that is going to be further on down this line. I've got to go for advanced. Actually, we could do that. And we've got advanced smelting, biology, agriculture. That's where I want to be. Aluminium, I don't really, well, unless I need it for this at the moment, I don't really care too much. I think we're going to have to advance smelting. I want to do biology and I want to do agriculture. That's where I need to be. So biology, that's going to be in here as well. The advanced smelter, I can actually build now, and I want to see if actually, you know what? I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued by this. I'm going to take all the iron. I want to see how big the iron, how big is the advanced smelter? Not as big as I thought it was going to be. It's actually the same size. Well, you know what? Let's upset production a little bit, shall we? Oh no! What can we make here? Oh my god! Where do we get quartz from? I'm going to pull it forward one so it just shoots straight onto that conveyor belt. And then I'm going to put that conveyor belt straight into there. And that's all good. And then I'm going to put this conveyor belt straight into there. And now it works. Fantastic. Right, so now I'm going to flip this one here. So that's going to sit there. Now I need a thingy to push that way. Actually, you know what? That works out a lot better. So basically what we're doing here is we're pushing all the stuff that comes this way to here. Unless it's like metal sheeting, which does come straight across and goes down here. But with this, it's crossing through. It's actually clearing the conveyor belt to a point. It's going to be a bit of a backlog, but it will be fine. It's all good. And then I've now got the ability to make iron rod and glass. Now, I don't know where to get quartz from. I mean, these don't really dig quartz. I've never seen a quartz asteroid before. Maybe I need to upgrade this in order to... I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Maybe someone in the comment section will let me know, but now I can construct a farm. Fantastic. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up today. A lot of questions, a lot of things I'm going to go through, and a lot of things I'm trying to work on as well. If you have any if you know how to do quartz mining, let me know, because I'm interested. I genuinely have no idea. I think it looks like it's manual, but I don't really want it to be manual. We'll go from there. But yeah, I've got to do agriculture, so we're going to do farming in the in the next video. We're farming, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully you guys tune in for that, and I'll see you all in another one. So thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. I'll see you all in another video. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Boom. Fist bump to you.